Hi everyone, I'm sure you've met Jim. From his experience with the Barangaroo project, Jim became very interested in how the state government plans its cities. By accident, he heard that there is a planning reform from the state government called Green and White Paper. From further research, he realized this reform is big and that it will bring significant changes. He wonders why this information wasn't pushed out to the public more. But with that aside, let's see what the white paper offers. Let's start with the big picture. The white paper presents a potential to have an integrated strategy, planning highways, roads, public facilities and new developments, putting things at the right place at the right time. This makes the different government departments work together, a better strategy to plan at the state, regional and sub-regional scale. This promotes new developments and potentially economic growth. So what's in it for the local community? The new system will have mandatory community input to the planning and decision-making process, making it a two-way communication from the very beginning. They will provide information that is simpler and easier to understand. And for those who cannot attend the public meetings, people can always access it online in the same visual, easy to understand way. This in turn streamlines the whole approval process, allowing decisions to be made faster. From homeowners to small business owners or even developers, no matter who you are, projects will be approved faster since the community already had their input at the very beginning. So for an individual like Jim, this is good news. New improvements to his house can be fast-tracked. Things like a new front fence, extensions, he can even rebuild his whole house without having the application stuck in the council for months. But wait, hold on a second. Does that mean your neighbor can do the same? And that office building across the street can do the same? If the white paper gets through, that means all complying developments will be fast-tracked. The neighbors don't get to have a say. Jim remembered that when his neighbor was building a granny flat, he got a notice from the council, and so did other neighbors. At the time, he felt that he had a voice in his community, even though he didn't know what he was doing. Nonetheless, he felt involved. With the new system, yes, people get involved early on, but the final say will be taken away. What if his neighbor's granny flat follows the rules, but overshadows his backyard? And manages to defy all 3,000 years of aesthetic development since Plato. This won't only happen with granny flats or small developments, but when you get to larger and larger projects, it could be a disaster. So what if we bring back the notifications? Obviously, this will extend the time it takes for projects to be approved. This will slow the process down to equal, if not double, the amount of time projects take now. This in turn makes the community participation at the beginning less important, since you get to have a say later. Then potentially, this makes it difficult for all the different planning departments to plan everything together, since they'll all be working at a different pace. And we're back to where we started. If we come back to the white paper, it is simply offering a reform. That means change. If we want things to be improved, then new things will come and some old things will need to go. The new system is trying to help the individuals to see the whole picture, not just what's next door. A system trying to involve the community collectively instead of a small collection of individuals. The new system will bring change, but change isn't always bad. In this case, it will be positive. The government coming down to the community level, the community being informed, educated, and participate in our city planning. Maybe Jim's dream will finally come true, where the city that he loves becomes even better.